on a swing, Clem said. It was a couple of months into the whole thing, and some brothers ran into our motor inn and invited us to their dairy. They offered us food, but I forgot what they wanted in return. Some friendly enough, Louis said, nodding. No, they weren't, Clem corrected, shaking her head. They turned out to be cannibals who tried to feed one of our friends to us. I almost had some, but Lee stopped me before I could. Oh my God, Louis exclaimed, his eyes widening at her words. Eating human flesh? He couldn't stomach the thought. Phew, I know, Cheese, that's really gross. Yeah, pretty brutal, she said, frowning at the memory. But before we found out about that, one of the brothers fixed up the swing they had at their house. I asked Lee to push me, and he did. It's one of my best memories of him. One of the only ones. Louis looked at his wife, whose face turned from a smile to a grimace. He stepped forward and placed a comforting hand on her shoulder. She looked back at him, small tears threatening to break surface with her eyes. Without thinking, he extended his arms and embraced her, kissing the top of her forehead. Hope was still swinging gently, trying to turn around in her seat to look at her parents. Louis cupped her face on hand. I think Lee would be so proud of you now, he told her, wiping away the tear with his thumb softly. Now it's time to make some new memories, ones that you can laugh, smile about when you're older. Sniffing softly, Clem nodded and looked up at her husband, a smile etched on her face. How do you always know what to say? I don't, he assured her. I think of what you would most likely to make you smile, and then I say that. She stood on tiptoes, kissing the tip of his nose. You're a dork, you know that? A dork you marry, though. The sound of their daughter crying drew both their attention, making them chuckle when they saw her hands clutching at the air in search of Clem. The woman obliged, bouncing Hope at her waist. As Omar called them for dinner, Louis draped an arm over Clementine's shoulders, pressing her against him. His little ninja family. It was finally the day of Hope's first birthday. Louis couldn't believe that it had been one whole year, marveling at how time flew. As he got up from the bed, he looked into the bassinet beside their bed. Much like Clem, Hope was already gone. From what he learned in a slumber, Hope was extremely excited to get her birthday celebration started at 6 in the morning. He checked his watch, groaning it was barely 9. Swinging his legs around the bed, he rubbed the sleep off of his eyes. AJ's bed had been unoccupied for a few months since he decided to give the new parents some space and moved back in with 10. Through the window, the early morning sun shone brightly onto the floorboards. He stood up and made his way to the courtyard, where Clem was sitting on one of the benches. Hope was slowly lifting herself off the ground, keeping her balance with the edge of Clementine's seat. She took 2 shy steps, her legs wobbling with the effort of keeping her weight up. Aslan was standing at the watchtower surveying the surroundings of the school. When Louis passed him, he offered the freckled man a wave, which Louis returned. He approached his wife with a groggy smile. Look who's up and about, Clem said, pretending to clap for him. Thank you, he teased, bowing deeply. I was going for sarcasm, she replied, crossing her arms. Hope wants to see her father on her birthday. Louis bent down and lifted Hope off the ground by the way of response, kissing her cheeks relentlessly. Happy birthday, sunshine, he said, his eyes brimming with joy. Dada, she exclaimed, wrapping her small hands in his dreads. That's right, honey. You want to go on the swing while we wait for the others? They spent after about an hour there, while the rest trickled in from their night slumber. The last one to rise was Violet, rubbing her eyes as she exited the dorms. By then, everyone was sitting at the courtyard tables. Hope and her parents taking the middle spots. Clem held her daughter on her lap, her slender arms wrapped around her waist. Omar had prepared a special soup for them, adding extra vegetables he and Ruby had been growing in their greenhouse. The group talked about nothing and everything at the same time, and Louis and Clem shared stories about their recent visits to Richmond. Johnny had been over the moon when he saw little Hope taking her first steps accompanied by Louis. He claimed he had to recruit her from his baseball team back in Richmond soon enough, if only as a reserve. Despite his initial hesitance, Gabe had warmed up to Hope pretty quickly, and she enjoyed pulling at his hair constantly. At some point, Walt brought out some glasses, and they poured themselves some wine they'd been storing away for a special occasion. Before it started to drink, Violet clinked her spoon on her glass and stood up. Everyone looked at her, and she cleared her throat. "I'd like to make a toast," she announced, looking down at Minnie, her girlfriend offering her a reassuring wink. "Oh, we don't get those often," Louis teased. He got a slap on the shoulder for both Minnie and Clem. "I want to congratulate you guys," she began, ignoring Louis and raising her glass. The rest followed her lead. "We'd have some bad experience here, lost people. But I think Hope has been living up to her name. She's giving you all and all of us hope that the word isn't so cruddy after all. I never thought I'd been seeing the day Louis had a loving wife and a daughter, but yep, here we are." "Hey!" Louis exclaimed. "Oh, excuse me." Smirking up at Violet. "I happen to be a charming man." "He really is," Clem said, kissing his cheek. Violet made a gagging sound, which sent everyone into laughter. After they calmed down, she continued. "Well, I've run out of words to say," she said, simply shrugging. "So to hope," everyone chanted, taking a sip of their respective glasses. Louis downed his glass in one go and planted a soft kiss on Clem's cheek, making her blush. She separated herself from him slightly. "Oh, stop," she giggled. "Last time that happened, this happened." She gestured Hope, who looked up at her parents in confusion. The adults laughed, though AJ had a similar expression to Hope. After Omar and Azam cleaned up all the bowls, Ruby rushed into the admin building and came out with a small muffin-shaped treat. She had a candle sticking out on top and a little letter H drawn on, and a cake. But it's as good as it gets," Ruby said, setting it on the table in front of Clem and Hope. "Thanks, Ruby," said Clem, smiling up at the redhead. Louis took out his matchbox from his coat and lit a candle, using the hand to shield the flame from the soft autumn breeze. Once it was lit, the group began singing "Happy Birthday, Starling Hope." As they sang, she scanned their faces, all alight with joy. She must have picked up on the joyous attitude, for she started smiling and clapping her hands together. When it was time for her to blow out the candle, she got a little help from her mother and stared absently at the thin column of smoke that erupted from the tip of the candle. The sun was starting to decline by now, decreasing in warmth as the group scattered to their daily activities. Azam and Ruby walked toward the admin building hand in hand, discussing future hunting plans for the week. Ted and Willie and AJ began playing a version of tag in which one of them pretended to be a walker and could only move at walking speed. Needless to say, it got boring after a while. Violet approached the parents, a smile on her face. "Nice speech there, Vi," Louis said, clapping her on the shoulder. "Nearly had me in tears." "Oh, be quiet," she said, rolling her eyes. "No, I mean it," he assured her. "Thank you for everything you said." "Well, you're welcome," Vi replied. "I actually wanted to talk to your wife about something. Something secret for my birthday, I presume?" Louis teased, raising an eyebrow. "More like a plan to murder you in your sleep." "Geez, you had to take that turn?" Louis said, frowning. "I guess I'll take Hope while you ladies have a chat." He reached for Hope, whose hands grabbed at his coat immediately. The two women said their goodbyes to Louis and the baby and walked toward the dorms, chatting absently. Louis looked around the courtyard, and his eyes landed on the swing once more. "You up for some more playtime before nap time, sunshine?" he asked, his daughter who stared at him blankly. "Well, we're doing it anyway," he quipped, walking toward the swing. When he got there, he placed little Hope on a wooden seat, strapping her down tight. Kissing her cheek one more time, he began pushing her slowly, testing the waters. She deemed the activity worthy and began mumbling something unintelligible. He took it to mean when she was enjoying it and kept going. And this is where we'll stop for part 2. Stay tuned for part 3 of Cream the